Yo, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes, and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again with the Will Report, talking about my weekly wears, everything that I wore all week this week. So I started out with this one here. This is Jack Borgat, if that's coming in. And this one is, the fragrance is called Silver Scent and Silver Scent Pure. And this one, oh my goodness. This is a really bright, fresh fragrance. This is probably, if you're looking for a long lasting, fresh fragrance, this is one of the ones. It's really bright. It has lemon and bergamot, mint, and I think in the mid notes, it has some lavender or something like that. But it's a long lasting, fresh fragrance. If you're looking for something that can last long, I think I got maybe about 12 to 14 hours out of this. Like I put it on in the morning, it was still on in the evening. So yeah, it's a good one to go with. So that was on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I reached back and got this old one here. And this one is Lacoste Pour Homme. And this one is it's got overlooked a lot because a lot of people, when they think of Lacoste, they think of the L11212 white and yellow or whatever those fragrances called. But this one is a good fragrance. This is actually a good one for the spring, and maybe even it probably can work in the fall because it has a note of plum, which makes it a little sweeter. And it's fresh also, but it makes it a little bit sweeter. And oh man, it smells really good. That's what I had on Tuesday, and it worked really well. I don't think the performance was all that great. It was good, but it wasn't great. I think I got like maybe about 6 hours out of the scent, but that's what it was. This is Lacoste Pour Homme, and that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I went and grabbed this one here, and I'm not sure if that's going to come up because it's such a reflective bottle, but this is Afnan's Supremacy Incense. And this one is a tricky fragrance. This is a clone of Interlude Man by Amouage, and whew, the opening of this is so spicy. It has spices. I think it has some incense. Think it may have what's that other, nutmeg or something like that. But it's really, really, really spicy off the top. Not pepper kind of spicy, but just a tickle in your nose kind of spicy. But that only lasts for about 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, it turns into a really, really blue, sweet type of vibe of a fragrance, and it's really good for the summer and for the fall. But because this starts out so strong, and this is a long lasting fragrance anyway, but you could probably use this in the wintertime also. This is a really good fragrance. But yeah, as long as you get past that opening. The opening is a little harsh, a little scratchy. But yeah, that's why I wore on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. On Wednesday. On Thursday, I reached out and I grabbed this one. I haven't used this one in a long while. And this is Cyber Garden, and this by Costumes National. This one is a weird kind of a fragrance. This one, it kind of gives you the vibe of like a futuristic garden. I don't know why, because it kind of has a metallic kind of vibe to it. It has a weird note of vinyl, and that's what it's. I haven't seen that note in a whole lot of fragrances. It's in a few, but that note is probably what it makes it smells kind of a metallic, and also it's a green fragrance. It smells very green, just like the bottle. But in the background, or kind of mixing with it, it smells metallic, almost like if it was a computer garden, like if it was flowers that were made out of metal or something like that. That may not even sound very appeasing, but That's kind of what it smells like, but it does work. It's not something that I wouldn't say it's a signature type of fragrance, but it is a good fragrance. It smells very green. Again, it smells like a garden, but mixed with metal and mechanics and things like that. But yeah, that's what I wore on Thursday. On Friday, I got this one. This is one of the, it's a pretty new to my collection. This is Costumes National's scent. And I just did an unboxing of this, I think last week. And this is the first time I really got a chance to wear it. And my initial feelings was of this, I think I just kind of was like, blah. But this is a really nice fragrance. It has a really nice creaminess to it. It's almost like a creamy sandalwood, and it's really comforting, really relaxing. It's really laid back. It's not something that's going to be jumping out at you, but I really like this fragrance. This was really cool and comforting for that day. And that is Costumes National, the scent. And it lasts pretty good too. It was gave me probably about 6 hours. So yeah, that's what I wore on Friday. Then on Saturday, this is another one that I just did. I just unboxed also. This is not a new fragrance, but it's new to me. This is Diesel's Only the Brave, and it doesn't have the name on it anywhere, but it's a little fizz. And my initial feelings for this one was a little bit strange too. I think I thought I smelled really blue fragrance or something like that. But this one, it is still kind of blue, but when I sprayed it on my skin, it started out as a kind of a blue, kind of like a Bleu de Chanel kind of vibe to it. But after about 5 minutes, it changed and it turned to a sweet, fresh fragrance. Almost reminded me a little bit of not a clone, but it reminded me a little bit of something like La Nuit de L'Homme. And it's really cool, but it smelled like a fresher version of that. Like if they had a daytime version of La Nuit de L'Homme, this kind of would give me that same kind of vibe. Not that it's a clone, but after that first spray, it doesn't give me that whole blue vibe that I was getting before. Because like when I first sprayed it, I sprayed it on paper also. Maybe that could be the reason why. It's still blue, but it just changes really quick on the skin, and it turns a little bit like a little bit more cozy and more of a, not creamy, but like I said, like La Nuit de L'Homme. I don't know if it has cardamom in. That might be what it is that I'm getting from it, but I liked it. I enjoyed it that day. It was a good day for that. And then on Sunday, I got this one also. This was another something new to my collection, and this is the new Banana Republic. I don't know if that's coming up, and it's called Greenland, and this one is I was thinking it was a clone of something. Was it a clone of something from who was the clone of? Green Arts Tweed, I think. I think that was what it was. And yeah, that's what it was. But again, I still feel like this is, I think I said that it smells closer to Aspen. I mean, Cody's Aspen. And I still feel like it smells closer to that than it does to Green Iris Tweed, but it's a good fragrance regardless, either way. And this is a little bottle. I got the 1 ounce. There you go, Grasslands. And that was Sunday. That was it. Thanks for hanging out with your boy. I appreciate your time, and I will be back next time for another one. Come back. Deuces.